Hello everyone, welcome back to the black box. Today we'll find a setup and we will enter a trade. So as you can see, this is Bitcoin USDT. Bit is USDT on the cryptocurrency side. As you can see, we don't have any trade. On the weekly time frame, still the bullishness is still holding, right? So as you can see, there is a huge weak form riser, so that is where we could buy. This could be a good buying opportunity because the pullback is already over. Now it's time to buy, right, to fill this gap. So this could be a great opportunity. I told you we'll be breaking to the upside. As you can see, they delivered it to this candles close and they snapped it back, right? So I think they will go up again, filling this gap. I told you the reason on the previous video. It is time to buy Bitcoin, and before March, right? The title is it is time to buy Bitcoin now, right? So as you can see, there is no trade in our trade setup, but I think this is a buying opportunity right there, right? To move up. There is no trade on Bitcoin. Go to Ethereum, the same thing on Ethereum too. So we had a beautiful trade earlier and I made close to 1 grand. Yes, that was a great trade. I mean, a great day. Yesterday, I think it was yesterday, yes. And morning at morning, I entered the sale and it moved down there. So I got out at exactly. Let us see dollar shift. I think dollar shift has Jesus Christ. Look what happened. I was waiting for this thing to break. And look this thing. This is a beautiful sale, as you can see. This was a beautiful sale. Jesus Christ, that is crazy, bro. That could have been a great sale right there. I have marked this thing and I was waiting for this thing to break, but I didn't see it. But I was anticipating it would break the upside. That's why I placed a stop loss. I mean, an alarm right there up there, not to the downside. I should have placed an alarm to the downside, and if I sold this thing I would easily get 1 grand. A grand with 2 lots or 3 lots, this could have been a great trade right there. Wow, my goodness, I missed a huge trade right there. As you can see, TP4 has been hit, TP4 including TP4. You can see this could have been a great trade. As you can see, at exactly before it snapped back. Alright, so anyways, let's get back to our cryptocurrencies. As you can see right here, if you remember this video, if you have watched the video, I was waiting for it to break the downside, and as you can see, I have already measured the TP and everything, and what it did was it returned back. It retraced back and broke the upside. That's where you enter a buy riser, okay? That's where you enter a buy riser, okay? There is an advanced concept if you want to consider it. There is nothing advanced about adding a 5%, a 5% to a 5% space to your box, right? Let's just say this is consolidation, the lower band, right? So all you gotta do is add 5%. Just like this one. This is 5%, close to 5%. And as you can see, if that 5% is broken, you will be entering a sell. That will be a sure way to know if the price is not a fake out, if the move is not a fake out. And to the upside, you add another 5%, just like this one. Then you will be sure that you will be entering exactly there, not down here. Not down here, because there will be a lot of fake outs, just like this one. So you'll be adding a 5% rule. There is a 5% rule. There is a book that I recommend you to read. I will link it down below if you are interested. It was written, I think, 10 years ago, or it is 20, I don't know, 20 years ago, right? It was in 2004 or 5, and it has a data. It has a data on every fake outs and on every market, right? The person that wrote that book has done a lot of extensive research on these fake outs, and he concluded that adding a 5% to your consolidation, or adding a 5% to your area of value, has a major role. It will wipe out, it will eliminate most of the fake outs. Most will be eliminated. That's what you want, right? That's what you want, right? But the downside is you miss a pip, right? You miss some pips. That's okay. That's better than losing money at all, right? It is better than to have a little money than no money at all, right? So I will link the book if you are interested. I think I don't remember the title, right? So let's get back to this thing. So what I just wanted to say is, if you had employed that 5% rule, this fake out would have been eliminated, right? This fake out would have been eliminated, and you'd enter right there and look where it went. It's just beautiful. It's just beautiful. It's just beautiful. And as you can see, what do we have? We have another consolidation. What do you do in this case? You add your 5% rule, and this is it. This is your consolidation. This is your 5% rule, right? You add your 5%. I have added a 5%. Just don't worry about the number. 5% is just use your gut feeling, right? It is just a little bit space. Just give a little bit space above the highs and the lows. That's it. That's it, right? As you can see, this was the consolidation. This was the consolidation, and I gave a little bit space. As you can see it, the market never broke down here because it is still in a range. That the same applies here. I give 5%, as you can see. We can increase it a little bit, and we wait for the break. The real breakout will show us the direction and the TP and everything, right? And everything will be right there in our eyes. So on VChain, or on the VChain versus USDT, there is no trade. Theta, the same thing on Theta, adding 5% rule. The consolidation is around here actually. So what we gotta do is just like here, right? That's what you do. 5% rule applies to this low. Right here also the same thing, just like this one. So you add this thing. So what do you enter right there? You enter right there. Exactly there you enter another buy right there, right buy, and your TP was not hit. But the TP does not count the 5%, right? The one thing that you need to remember is, in this case, I'm sorry, in this case all you gotta do is add. This is how you do it, right? I just told you to connect equal highs and equal lows. These are the equal highs, building the body, right? So normally you did enter right there, not up there. So when you measure the sorry again, I don't know what is going on, right? So you put it up there, right? So your tip is exactly nailed. That it is nailed. If you had measured your TP with a 5%, the 5% added, you'd miss the 70%. Your 70% should be out. Your 70% should be out exactly where? exactly as the TP, right? You measure from the equal lows, not this weak, not this swing guy, not this ragged swing guy. Okay. So the same thing applies here. What you gotta do is this thing. You add 5%. 5% starts around here, right? You add the 5% and this thing you don't cover this week at all. So add 5% right there on this weeks right there. Okay, the highs, the equal highs, then add 5% up, 5% down. That's it. Excellent, everything great. So we want the theta to break. We don't care if it is upside or if it is a downside. That's not our business. All we want is a break. So there is no trade yet. Not trade yet. On uni, the same thing. If I am doing this because we are consolidating as you can 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We are trading in a range. You add 5% to this thing, just like this one. This is now covered on every side, right? So every fake out will be eliminated. The fake out will be eliminated. So that's what you want. On uni, what do we have on clay? On clay, in this case, what we have is 5% is around here. Add 5% to the upside too. That is what you are waiting. That's your consolidation zone. In this case, if you have added your 5%, it would be down here, and to the upside it would be up there, right? So you would enter a buy right there. Your buy is right there. The market supported and moved up, but in this case it never hit your TP because your TP is from there to there. I think your TP is up there to down here. This is a loss. So as you can see, TP is hit by that candle right there. So TP is hit. That's beautiful. That is beautiful. That is beautiful. That's what we want. Right? Clay. So that is on clay. Next, what do we have? We have on ICP. On ICP, there is some kind of consolidation around you. All we gotta do is this thing. At 5% will be up there, 5% the down will be down here, and you wait. There is nothing you can do, just wait. That's it. On ICP, all of them are consolidating as you can see. So in this case, as you can see, if you had added your 5% rule, it will be up there because we want three candles, right? 1, 2, and 3. The third one went up. So in this case, you are up there, right? That's up there. In this case, the downside, it will be down here. So what happened is it broke the downside, but your stop loss is never hit. It is above there, and the market broke down after 2 hours. As you can see, this is a huge support area. That's why it retraced back. Right, so yeah, and it went up and didn't hit your stop loss, but you will wait more time. You will wait a lot of time for this. Like this one, only this took 8 hours, right? One candle is 2 hours, so this is 8 hours of trading. But this candle went down to your TP, so you would get out right there. 70% you let the other 30 run, you don't even care. What do we have here? The same thing. Add your 5% to the upside, add your 5% to the downside. Wait for the break. That's it on a gold. The same thing on Phantom because every crypto currency is the same. They move the same. In the same way, right? That's what you gotta do. That's it. Nothing more, nothing less. In this case, we have 1, 2, and 3, 4, 5. The same thing here. So it will go up like this. That's how you do it on field. On sand, we have the same thing here also. They are all the same. They are all consolidating. So there's nothing new here. But this is not beautiful. The consolidation should be compressed like this one on sideways movement. But this is moving higher and higher. This is trending, so it's not beautiful. It's not looking good. Yeah, we want just like this one, right? On this case also, if we had implemented the 5% rule, you do not have be you would not be what faked, right? You would not be faked, right? The consolidations around here. So as you can see, what happened is it blows upside in. This is a break in retest. This is the second model of the black box, and your TP is hit right there, right there. That's beautiful. That is beautiful. In this case, we have something. What we gotta do is one existing upside and the downside, and we just wait. Just wait for the magic to happen. Another consolidation here. This is trending, but I am assuming this one and this one and this one, right? That is why I am marking this thing. That's why this is a consolidation, right? So this is EOS on dot. The same thing applies. Add 5% to the downside too, and you wait. On axis, we don't have nothing. We have nothing here. There is nothing here, right? So there is nothing here. So as you can see, in this case, the 5% will be beautiful. 5% will save you from a lot of trouble, as you can see. Right? So the consolidation is includes this low right there to 3, but this thing moved up, right? So you enter right there on the 5%. If you add 5%, your TP is hit right there. If that is not enough, then the market came up and gave you the final blow. In this case, there is nothing here. In this case, we have something. We want something like this, right? So this is what we want. Keep 5% the downside and wait for the break. This is algo round. Every crypto is moving up, as you can see, including Bitcoin and Ethereum, all of them. After they melted around it, they melted. Nothing on Cardano. Nothing on Decentraland. Nothing on Avax. As you can see, TP2 hit and it went up, right? TP2 was nailed. It is trending, that's why we not consider. We consider this thing. We consider this thing. We give it 5% in both ways. And when this thing breaks, we buy. It is trying to break the upside, as you can see. So what we gotta do is we will be buying. Cosmos. Nothing on Matic. Nothing on Chain. Chainlink. There was something right there. You add your 5% up there and you add your 5% down here and this would be out. So we are implementing a lot of things, right, to minimize fake outs, right? To minimize the fake outs. One, we have the 5% rule. Next, we have the models, the 4 models. We know what is gonna happen. And the other thing is we know our TP. In both the defense and the attack, we are equipped. We are well equipped. On the precision, we are good. Black box is beautiful. It is beautiful. On Solana, as you can see, I have sold Solana right there when that went down, broke down. Then I immediately got out right there. Okay, when this thing retraced. TP is it exactly, so I didn't leave anything because I can't leave 30% on the Prime XBT platform, especially on their crypto trading futures, crypto futures. There is no option to sell half of or partial of your trade. So all you gotta do is you have to sell everything. But on the general market, you can have a partial profit. I discovered it yesterday and I am happy with that because I trade forex mostly, so I don't need to have a partial profit on the cryptos. What is this Ripple? As you can see, Ripple failed this week. It's like this one, so Ripple is still falling. The guy I remembered yesterday on YouTube, he posted that he lost $10,000 on Ripple. What is going on? He was annoyed. He was frustrated by this thing. So as you can see, Ripple is falling like from the sky, and it's never recovered. Right? That is, he made a huge mistake. I think nothing here. We have nothing here too. Only two candles here. Monero. So we will pass it. So you can see, I love this kinds of things. The first model is beautiful. The first and the second model, I love them like hell, you know. They break and they never look back. They move up, right? That's amazing. I don't like the third model and the fourth model is a single fake out. It's a double fake out, as you can see. This is a double fake out. And it went to where it first broke. The downside, right? It went up and came back, right? The double fake outs are crazy, but they give you profits anyways. That's what we want, right? We are here to make money, not to be right, right? We are not here to be correct or right. We are here to make money. Even if we are wrong, we want to make money. This is Tron. On Tron, we will be looking at the 4 hour because it's consolidating or ranging, as you can see. This part is a huge consolidation area on the higher time frames. Even on the daily, you see that this thing is moving sideways, as you can see. We love that shit. Love that shit. This is a beautiful second model right here. It broke to the upside and retested. Where will you buy? That's where you buy. Boom. Buy. Boom. And this is a daily time frame. So all you gotta do is add 5% to this thing. That's it. All is done. All you gotta do now is go to the 12-hour time frame. Sorry, not G. When that thing breaks, we'll be buying. No questions asked. We will be buying this thing, and our TP is higher, right? Our TP is above this thing. Yes, I saw a lot of pips, a lot of points, but now, for now, there is nothing. On Dodge, we have nothing here too. Nothing here on Dodge. So as you can see, it is moving up and down. What about Binance coin? BNB, right? So BNB is still falling. Still falling, as you can see. Yesterday I was waiting and it broke the downside. That's everything, everyone. Ethereum, Bitcoin, and BNB, every cryptocurrency melted, right? So when all move up, when Bitcoin moves up, they all move up. When Bitcoin moves down, they all move down. Most of them, the cryptos, the Argos, the Avax, the uh, every crypto is linked. They are linked, right? So there is nothing here. As you can see, we could assume this thing as a consolidation. Give 5%. The up and the down, and that's what is on BNB. On Litecoin, there is nothing here too, right? As you can see, it is trending. It is trending. So Litecoin is immune to this volatility. As you can see, it didn't move a lot. It didn't move a lot up too. It is still in moving slowly. It is not very volatile. So we come back to Ethereum and there is nothing. So let's go to the other cryptos. Let's save this thing, and as you can see, Bitcoin is moving up. So this consolidation, as you can see, that's why I tell you that it's everywhere. As you can see, it's consolidation. When this thing breaks, you buy, right? So this thing will never stop now. It will move up, and it is on the 15-minute time frame. Do not enter below the 15-minute time frame. Okay, that will be that will give you a lot of ups and downs, and the other thing is there will be a lot of commissions because you are entering everywhere. Let's come back here and let us check the forex market now. Let us check the forex market. So in this case, all we gotta do is come back here. This is US 30 Dow Jones. As you can see, it melted down now. And it has been pushing up and up and up. Now it has come to the judgment day, right? Copy or euro dollar, start from there. Jesus Christ, oh my goodness. Euro dollar is having a lot of, oh my goodness, Jesus. When you come to the daily time frame, you will see that this is a huge consolidation, as you can see, and finally it broke it. So what we gotta do in this case was, I was seeing this thing yesterday, and gotta do is apply the 5%, append the down. As you can see, this thing broke right there, so you would enter a sale. So this thing will never stop now. It will come back here and break this lows and come back here. So this is how euro dollar and pound dollar move, right? So they move just like this, as you can see, starting from there on 2023 July. They never looked back. They went and went down, went down, went down, went down, melted. Finally, they found something here and they consolidated around it. It broke this. When this thing broke, look what kind of movement you see. It is huge. It is huge. But before that, you will see a little bit of up and downs in here. A lot of consolidation. So this was a beautiful trade. This could have been a great trade right there. So now it is gone. There is nothing you can do. It is gone right there. Breaking retest. Beautiful. Let's come back to pound dollar. On pound dollar, we do. I already told you that this thing will fall. On the previous video, if you had seen it, and I sold this thing right there. Right there, I sold it and I made profit around it. I got out right there, 70%, and I let the other run but it snapped back, so I got out right there. So uh, that was a great trade. Why? Because when you go to the daily time frames, weekly time frame, as you can see, consolidation was broken down there, right there. Okay, the consolidation is already gone. Every pullback is just a retest. It's just a retest. So as you can see right there, so it broke it. That's where I entered right down here, and now it retested again. So now came back. So it will never stop now. It will fall. Alright, it will fall. So come to the weekly, it's the same thing. It is the same thing as you can see. There's nothing different on the daily. That the thing we have seen on the daily is here too. Here too is just you connect this thing, and as you can see, you'll see this consolidate 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is the fifth one broke. The sixth. Now it will fill these gaps, and you will see that this thing will come to around this block. 122 will be the stop right there. That is a stop, and maybe they could come around here. So that is a huge sale. That is a huge sale right there on the weekly. I don't think they will come around here, but if they do, believe me, this thing will move like hell. It will move like a rocket to the upside after filling this thing around. This is uh, in 2022, so it is 2 years earlier. This is a 2 year data right here. So this is according to the black box is huge sale right there. That is a great sale starting on Monday. That could have been a great sale right there. So this is the thing that pushed him. As you can see, it never stops. Look at this, just look at this thing. So you can see it is filling this gap. I mean this wick right there. Look how it moves. Look how it moves. It's crazy. It's crazy. That's why I'm telling you, once it breaks out, it will never look back. It will move in a couple of hours or something. A lot of pips. A lot of pips. As you can see, when it comes to you sell, when it comes to you sell, when it come up, you sell, when it come up, you sell. Again, when it comes up, you sell right here. This is a huge selling zone. This is it on pound dollar. We got nothing because trade is already gone. Where? If you trade on the 2 hour, that is where you could have entered. 1, 2, 3 candles. The fourth one broke the downside. The 5% applied. That is a retest. Boom. It never stops now. The other thing is the higher time frame. Black box is in your favor, right? In your favor. So this thing will not look back. It will break to the downside. So let's see dollar card. So in this case, dollar card will be moving up. I think yes. Dollar card is shooting like hell from that thing. If you remember, I have sold dollar card around here, and I got out. I think around there, right? Yes, around there. But no one knows if this thing comes here and reaches there. If I had known that, I would have hold hold that thing for another day or another week. As you can see, this is a huge peep. This is a huge peep, right? From where I entered right there after the break, that is a whopping 135 pips. 135 pips. Normally, every trader gets only 30 pips or 40 pips. Right? This is 135 pips. That's huge, right? So in this case, you have some kind of consolidation around you. Beautiful. That's why I always tell you to hunt the source of this move, right? This is the source of this move right there. This is the source of this move right there, right? This is the source right there, boom. And this is the source for this move. This is the source for this move. We are hunting the sources, right? This is the source. This is the source. Beautiful, isn't it? It's amazing. It's amazing. And you don't need anything. You don't need any analysis. As you can see, I have finished the cryptocurrency market. Now I am in the forex market, right? In a snap of a finger, right? So, and I killed this all my time because I am explaining to you. I am explaining to you. That's why. As you can see, dollar chef is moving up. I showed you before, right? This thing was consolidating. If you see it on the daily, you'd understand that the two candles right there. But on the 4 hour, it will be very good, very great, as you can see. This thing is, in this case, this thing could be the third model. So this is our time to buy right there. This is our time to buy right there, okay? But I don't like this week. I already told you that weeks are gonna be filled, right? I don't like this week. If this thing was just like this one, just moving slowly with each handles slowly, that would be normal. But this thing is not normal. This week is not normal. So the probability that this thing will move up is very slim. It could reach to the here, but this thing could come back here, right? To fill this thing. This is not great. This is not great. So I would not trade. I would not take this trade. This is not great. But after that thing breaks, that will be our good opportunity. That's a great opportunity to enter. But after it broke and the TP is hit, the probability will get very, very low. What do you see here? Consolidation. Add your 5%, including that week. Now wait. Pound shift. Also, pound shift is falling because as you can see on euro dollar, they are melting, as you can see. Oh my goodness, look at this beauty. Look at this beauty. This is a 4 hour time frame, as you can see. Just apply your 5% rule up, 5% rule down, right? I told you to connect with the equal loss, right? This is equal loss. Connect up, down. That is it. When this thing breaks the downside, and believe me, this thing will break the downside, what you're gonna do is you are going to place a tip, an alarm, right? Place an alarm right there, down here, right? That's what's gonna happen down here, and you will be taking a trade. We'll be taking a trade on this thing, sell, right? We will be selling this thing. GG. GG will be falling too because pound is very weak now. It is very, very weak, as you can see. As you can see, I have sold the GJ right there. Consolidating here, I have sold it right there and it went down, up, down here, right? Another sell right there. Isn't this beautiful? Every source is ours, as you can see. Every source. If you see it on the grand scale, the fake out is nothing. It's nothing. As you can see on the grand scale, the fake out is nothing because you are being faked out because you are looking too close. Do not look too close, just like this one. If you look too close, this thing is not a consolidation for you. But when you zoom out, you will see that the consolidation not even includes this thing, the whole thing. This consolidation is everything. It includes everything. This is the source, right? This is the source right there. So what happened? It broke the downside. This is all when you see it on the grand scale, right? This thing, the same thing here. Do you have here? You have this thing, right? We broke the downside, right? Boom. So when this thing snaps back up, we will be selling, right? We will be selling. If this thing makes a wick up there, that is a retest. That's a retest and we'll be selling, right? So dollar yen will have a strength compared to relative to GJ. Dollar yen, as you can see, dollar yen is pushing up. It is not moving down. Jesus Christ, look at this. These yen pairs are very volatile, as you can see. This is huge. This is huge. This thing changed everything. Now we are bearish. Even if this thing moves up, we are bearish still. Okay. Don't believe this thing moving up. It is just a pullback. This huge candle tells you that this is a momentum candle. It moves down, right? But we don't care about that, so that's not our business. But in this case, what do we have? We have a source. This is the source for our trade. This is our source. So you point to the source, right? You identify the source, and that is where you enter when the distribution happens. EJ will be falling, so it's of course they will be falling, right? So this is still a consolidation. Still a consolidation, beautiful. Just connect this thing and this thing too. Actually, this thing will be up, but applying the 5% will be down. This thing is still consolidating, so we will be, as you can see, the structure changed for euro yen right there, right? So right there. This simple trend line breakout will tell you right there, as you can see. And our black box will be there to catch this thing. Until here, our black box, right? Our black box got a profit to the upside and again to the downside, right? So that's beautiful, right? And after that, it never looked back. It went down, down, down. What do we have on the CJ? CJ is even falling, so yesterday CJ was falling and I profited from that move. Let me show you the trade. Jesus Christ, it's still falling. This is crazy. Where was the trade I took? It was there. Jesus Christ. What? It was there? I don't think so. That is not that's not that one. It is not that one. I think it is around there, or I sold this thing, yes. I sold this thing. I don't think it's around here. It could be around there, yes. I sold this thing and went down, so it could be that one, yes. Or was it? Yes, I sold it around here and I made, I don't know, 500 or something. Yes, it was 500 or something. It was not a lot. On Kiwi dollar, we have, right here it is already broken, so that's why I left it. We want a consolidation. Okay, Kiwi dollar is holding its ground. As you can see, Kiwi dollar is holding its ground. So, but melting down now. Kiwi and Aussie dollar are very strong. They hold this thing. They are consolidating a lot. When you see it on the daily, as you can see, this thing is still in a. You can connect this thing just like this one, and you will see that there is a trend around it. So all you gotta do here is just an existing like this, and wait for the break. Wait for the break. As you can see, supporting this thing. This thing is being supported. Let's change the opacity a little bit brighter. As you can see, if this thing breaks down, we'll be looking to sell once this thing comes up down, right? But in this case, this could be up there, just like this one. But the 5% rule urges us to add some space around down here. That is the case on Aussie dollar. Alright, oh my goodness, Kiwi dollar, I'm sorry. Oh my goodness, Aussie dollar is already gone. It's already, yesterday I bought around here, right here. Once this consolidation is over, and I made a pretty good money. So when you see it on the daily, oh my goodness, as I told you, this thing will be done like this, right? It's just like this one. And look what happened, it's beautiful. It is beautiful, beautiful and beautiful. Right there now, it's melting down. It comes out downside. My goodness, I should have seen this thing, alright? For a week I was following this thing where it will break out from to where direction it will break out to take a trade, but it passed us, so we missed it, so it is not great. That would have been a great trade. Oh my goodness, another beautiful trade right here. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Look at this thing is just amazing. As you can see, this thing just, I'm connecting the bodies. You can connect the wicks if they are required. You can add the 5% rule to be sure, right? If you want, but I have some experience on this market, so I know. For example, in this case, when you connect this thing, you'll see that the trend is the downside, right? 1 and 2 right there. So your box should be down here, not up there, right? In this case, what do we have? We have straight lines, right? So your box will be down here. Your box will be down here. So the trend also tells you that the breakout, where the breakout will happen, right? In this case, you can see that you can connect this thing. When you connect this thing, in this case, all you gotta do connect is down here, not up there, because as you can see the trend is the downside, right? This will help you a lot. And it broke. That is where you buy. Your TP hit, boom, and it broke. That is where you sell, right? That's where you sell. Let's come to a selling position right around here. How do you connect? You connect it like this one. Why? Let us zoom in. Why? Because here the trend is around up there, right? This is the trend. What about this trend? This, you do not connect this thing, right? You connect it like this, upside, so it will be up. So if it is short, you connect the whole thing, the wick just like this one. When you connect this, you do not connect down here, you connect the whole wick. If it is long like this one and there is another shorter ones on the downside, on the lower part, you connect the lower part, the short, not the long one. The long will be left alone. You leave the long alone. That is why you can add some trend lines to guide you, right? To guide your, because if this trend line was not here, you are connecting the downside and you didn't take a trade. What happened is you take a trade right up there. So that is a little bit profit, but not great. So in this case, you will net missing out trades, right? And see, this is a decent amount of pips. It is not a lot, but it's great. Because that is 30 pips, close to 30 pips is huge. 30 pips is amazing, bro. 30 pips amazing. Let's go to pound Aussie. Yesterday you have seen me is taking trade on the based on the third model right there. So let me show you what happened. So based on the third model was what? The third model of the black box is just single fake out. So it faked us out to the downside. You said I think RGP was close, not hit, but it was close. And then what happened? It broke the upside, right? It broke to the upside. So what happened? You buy. So I bought right there and I sent it up. And I made around 480, 95 or something up there. And I got out for 70% out, less 30% run. And when it retraced, I was not happy because I don't want to leave my trades over the day, right? Over the day. So what I did was I went I took my 70% when 30% when this thing retraced, and I didn't like it because TP is hit, and then what do I want more than that? Then after that the market came back, found support again, break and retest, boom, and it went up. So everything that the market does is related to our four models, right? The four models. So there is nothing that will happen more than this because we are selecting a specific patterns. We have a specific pattern to follow and that is it. We have that specific pattern is a consolidation. That is a consolidation, right? So this is gold. I bought gold around there because of this week is gonna be filled. So I bought it and made 900. Yes, 900 around something. Yeah, it took 4 hours or something for this to break. So yeah, it was 900 and I got out around there. 70% out. I let the other run, and finally I went all over. I went out all over. So this is a trend if you want to know, to visualize it for yourself, right? You connect the wicks. That's it. That's it. This is a trend, right? So you can see it for yourself. What do we have on silver? On silver, I bought silver also. I bought silver right there. This is a consolidation. Beautiful consolidation. When I bought gold, I thought that silver would be also moving up. So I bought it there and moved up, and that gave me around 1 grand or something. Yes. Yesterday was a great trade. So it was a great day yesterday. That's why what you are seeing here is 12 grand or something right here. As you can see 12 grand and 600. This is a contest money, so it is not real. It is contest one. So if you are on top, then you will get real money. So that's what I am showing you. It is on the crypto part. This is a crypto part. I bought Bitcoin yesterday, as you can see around here. I bought it there and it went up and I got out right there. I let the other run, but unfortunately it came down and uh, cut me out. So in this case, I have 10, 11, close to 11 grand as you can see. So yesterday. I made this all on yesterday. So as you can see, this is Aussie Kiwi. Aussie Kiwi is still falling, so we could sell this thing, right? As you can see, you can sell this thing right here. Let's go there and we can sell this thing. Aussie Kiwi, right? So silver is falling. Silver and gold falling because dollar is increasing. That's why. As you can see, this is Aussie Kiwi right here. So yesterday what I did was I bought this thing around here, but it ended up coming back, so I immediately got out because when you see it on the 2 hours, this consolidation is not looking good. As you can see, this long wick, and when it advanced down, then I went and lost money around 300 or something. Yeah, 300. It was 300. And thank God I got out earlier, because if that was not the case, then this whole move could have eaten up my profits. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna market this thing, right? So how do you do it? You do it like this. You give 10%, 5% room to breathe, and you let this thing run. As you can see, this thing is trying to fall. It's falling. We want this kinds of consolidation, not a couple of candles. We want this kinds of, as you can see, this is huge. This is huge, beautiful. This is huge, beautiful. As you can see, this is beautiful. This is beautiful. Right? This is beautiful. As you can see, every trade is beautiful. As you can see, another thing here also. Right? Sell. This was amazing. This was amazing. Just there is no word to it. Nice sell right there. Nice buy right there. This is everywhere. How's Kiwi? It's everywhere. I think it will consolidate more in this area, so we'll leave it as that. Let's go to US30. We have seen US30, Nasdaq, SPX, because they are all falling and they don't have any trades. Let's go to Eurocard. Alright, as you can see, Eurocard has something. We want these kinds of things, right? We want sideways movement. So what we gotta do is go to the 4-hour time frame, because that is cleaner. Go to the daily, it will be only a couple of weeks. As you can see, these weeks also help us. Eurocard is getting stronger and stronger, as you can see. So this is what you're gonna do, right? So this is it for Eurocard. There is not really, it didn't advance to any direction. So let's change this thing to this is better. It didn't advance to the upside or the downside. It is still stuck. It is still stuck in a sideways movement, right? Let's go to pound card. Pound card could be the same thing. They're doing the same thing, as you can see. They are the same. They move the same, right? You connect it like this one. In this case, what you're gonna do is you put your trend line just like this, and your box could be around here, not up, not down here. So what you're gonna do is, and this thing would be up there. Why? Because when you close this thing, the trend is a bullish diagonal. We do not use it anymore. That is, I told you about this thing on the other videos, but as you can see, this thing connects this thing with this thing, right? So this thing connects up. So when this thing breaks the downside, that's where you sell. but we do not get any more advanced than this. All we gotta do is just put it down there and down here. That should be enough. That should be very enough. Guys, that is a very good consolidation, very good placement. And nothing on pound card. What about Aussie card? Also, Aussie card is falling. Jesus Christ! Yes, it is falling. It's falling from the sky. It never stopped, as you can see. Wow! Yes, as you can see it. There was a great consolidation around here. Nice consolidation around here. Right. So not ready. Kiwi card. Kiwi card. Kiwi card is still consolidating, as you can see it. What we're gonna do is go to the daily and mark this thing. Mark it. How do you mark it? Mark it just like this one. The same thing applies like before. You connect this thing, or you connect it to the inside bodies. Like that, just like this. When that thing breaks, what do? You sell. You sell, right? This thing is gonna be a good sell because when you measure this thing, it will your third tip you will be hit exactly at this low 0.800. Not now, not tomorrow, but next week it could reach here, right? So guys, this was a great consolidation, beautiful right there. So when you go to the weekly, you will see this around 3 or more candles stacked up together, right? So it broke. That's where you interested, right there. Boom, went down, right? Let us put an alarm because this is looking great. This is looking good, and this is a daily candle. So not there. An alarm should be down here. Our alarm and our TP, exact TP will be here. So we put it down here, and as you can see, your TP is right there. That's swing low. 0.81 is your TP. 70% out right there. Okay, will be out right there. So our black box is everywhere, and it gives us a lot of trades. As you can see, look at this beautiful trade. Jesus, this is clean. This is clean. That's why I tell you that when you use this thing, you use it like this. When you draw your box, you draw just like this one, right? Just like this. Put it down here, not down here. Put it up there. Right? Once that thing breaks and this thing breaks, you have a double confirmation and you are entering. Okay? Sell. Sell right there. This is a daily time frame. And Aussie is gone. Australian dollar is gone right there, as you can see. We had a nice retest right there, and we have the black box right there, and you sell. Retest, break, and the second model sell, and then boom, it went down. So it's amazing. It didn't stop now. Today is Thursday, right? So on Thursday you will get a lot of pips. I've seen it so many times on Thursday and Wednesday. There is a lot of movements. Right there I have bought and I made the profit. You have seen me, you can see the video, it is all there on my profile on YouTube channel. It is all there, you can see it. Alright, so this was a nice profit, gave me a nice profit. What do we have here? We have nothing. It's trending up, so there is nothing here on euro pound. So still supporting this area. So there is nothing. They are almost equal, right? Sheffield will be. It could be moving up because Chef CAD and US dollar are very strong. They are getting very strong. But in this case, Sheffield didn't move up. But I was sure that, I assumed that it would go up because when you see it on the daily, oh my goodness, is it gonna break the downside? Jesus Christ, if that happens, then we'll be selling this thing. Yes, there is no questions asked. We will be selling, right? So what's gonna happen is you connect this thing just like this one. It's gonna break up and the break up and you it is time to sell this thing now. It's time to sell this thing now. So as you can see, what happened is this thing made a high, taking those liquidities and went down, right? This thing will be melting down, okay? This thing will be melting down. But right, so it is time to sell this thing, so we can sell it. As you can see, it's starting to retrace, but I think this is just a retest. If that thing retests here, we will be more inclined to sell this thing. I was assuming it would go up, but since the GJ, UJ, and CJ, everyone is moving down, so CJ will be moving down to Sheffield, like Cardian, like Dollarian, like Poundian, right? So this thing will be moving down. Let's go to the queue. That was a previous one, yeah. I told you this thing will consolidate around it, so it is doing exactly what it is supposed to. Hardship still consolidating, as you can see. So this week will be filled. Believe me, you'll see that the shape pair is still stronger. And as it on the daily, you can see two candles. Yes, I think two candles. Yeah, three candles, right? 1, 2, 3. There is a huge. As you can see, this is cut shape on the daily time frame. And as you can see, three candles in a row. Finally broke the downside, right? Maybe this could be the third model right here in play, right? So what is the third model? It's just break the downside and move up. So CAD is very strong. It is getting stronger and stronger, like the dollar. So it could be Chef could get huge, some huge resistance to make it to bring it down, but as you can see on the 2 hours this feels like it will move down, but on the daily it feels like it will move up. So anyways, we don't got any trade here, so let's jump to the euro q next. We are interested on the 2 hour. On euro q we have something here. Let's go to the 4 hour. It's not clear, so as you can see it got clearer now, right? It got clearer. So this thing will be connected on horizontal. You will connect this thing horizontally just like this. Connect this thing up. So now all you gotta do is buy. In this case, what you're gonna do is you're gonna buy this thing. You will be buying this thing, as you can see. In terms of euro, kiwi is very weak now. It has been weakened. Euro is also weak, but relatively euro is stronger than kiwi now. So as you can see, it is moving up. So all you gotta do is you'll be buying, and TP3 will be exactly as that block. 0.77800, that is our TP riser. So let's buy euro kiwi because it has already broken. As you can see, Aussie kiwi is also moving up. So as kiwi is getting weaker and weaker, okay, it's getting weaker and weaker. Let's go to euro kiwi, euro NZD, and we'll be buying five and 4 lots, right? And see, this is a 15-minute time frame. Nice trade right there. Nice trade right there on the 15 minutes. Nice trade. As you can see, this is a nice trade. Boom. Support. Boom. So a great trade. A lot of great trades. So we'll be buying this thing. I have intraday buy right here. Let's go to and find another trade. So you can see this will be moving up. As you can see, there are a lot of wicks around it. Huge support here. So it is safe to assume that the breakout will continue, and that thing will not be a fake out. Pound kiwi is the same thing, so our choice was correct, as you can see it on the 4-hour time frame. So pound kiwi is also breaking up, as you can see it. So but it has already advanced, so there is no trade here. If it makes a weekend comes down, we'll be buying because that marks a pullback, and we want the pullback a lot, and we can place an alarm right there when it comes back, right? So up there will be enough. Let's go to kiwi shape. If that does not happen, then there is no trade. Don't worry, I'll place the stop loss and the TP after I showed you everything because the time is getting longer and longer, so I don't want to make it over 1 hour. Oh my goodness, that's a beautiful trade right there. On kiwi shape, right, as you can see, there is gonna be a huge breakout. As you can see, a lot of compression around here. When you see weekly, on the weekly you'll see that this thing has already broken, right? This thing has already broken this thing right here. As you can see it. When you come back to the daily, you'll see that this thing is resisting this place. Comes back up and down, jumps back and down, comes back. But in this case, there is no trade, right? So this is a daily time frame, as you can see. I don't want to take a trade right here. I could take a trade above there when this candles come to retest it, but not here. So there is no trade here, right? But on the daily, sorry, on the daily you can make it just like this one and wait for the 2 hour, right? Come back to the 2 hour and see if we have any opportunities, but this thing seems like it will be moving down, as you can see it, right? Jesus Christ, yes, it moved a lot down. It would be amazing if it was compressed like this, compressed like this one, compressed, right? We want this one. We do not want these swings. These trending moves, they are not good for us. They are our enemies, right? We don't want that. So there is no trade. I don't like this thing. So I don't like this thing. Okay, William. Oh my goodness! Look at this beautiful thing. Jesus, Jesus, Jesus. This is a great trade right there. You can see a huge consolidation. And look at this beauty. Jesus Christ, look at this thing. It came from this thing, right? Before coming down, it hit and took every liquidity up there. Okay, every high. And they delivered the upside. And what happened? That is where you sell, because that is very expensive than this one, right? That's where you sell. So what happened here is, when it comes back here, you sell. Why? Because it's a three candle consolidation, right? That is a three candle consolidation, right? That is where you sell, right? Boom. That's where you cannot buy right there, because it's only two candles. We want three, but this candle came back, that makes it three, right? So that's a great one. When you come to the daily time frame, you will see that it's a huge consolidation, beautiful, huge sale right there, and we missed it. We missed it, just like this one, just like this one. Look at this sale, look at this buy, and look at this buy, and then sale, and around here, nice sale, and here right there. But first it was buy, and then came down and sold. This is the third model right there. No, it is everywhere, and it's everywhere. I can't finish every. I mean, I can't even think to show you everything on every currency, because it would take years. Right? To take years, as you can see, Aussie 200 was moving down, but now it stopped. This thing is very strong. This thing is very strong. It keeps moving up and up and up and up. These indexes are very strong, as you can see. Nice buy right there. I was waiting for this thing where it would break, but it went up. Nice buy right there. It is everywhere. Our black box is everywhere. The source. We want the source. Buy. TP hit. Boom. Another buy right there. Right? Three candles sell, then buy. Right? What happened here? It is sell and buy. Right? It is buy right there. Nice buy. This is not our thing. This is not it. We want three candles, not two. We want three of them. What happened on Eurostock? Eurostock, it's everywhere and it's beautiful. Eurostock is the same thing. Eurostock has moved down and went up. So in Japan 225, what do we have? Oh my goodness, we have some consolidation that is beautiful. When I see these kinds of things, I immediately assume that, as you can see, the trend is upside, so we connect with this thing. In this case, the lower part. Why would I do that? When you get a closer look, you will see that this thing starts from here, right? And then moves up. Clean. That is clean, that's why I connected that one. I even went up, right? Let's wait a little bit up. The next candle could move up, because this is the trend. And the trend continues, it can move up, 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 touching this trend line, right? But in this case, everything is equal, so it will be equal. That is how you eliminate the fake outs. The fake outs will be gone. Most of them will be eliminated, right? So we will take our trades in peace, So that's going to happen. Another buy, good sell right there, boom, right there, buy. I was waiting for this thing, and in this way thing we don't have nothing, we have nothing, it is trending. This we have nothing here, right here. I mean we have something here. In here we have something, 1 2 3. Here we have something, huge consolidation. Move it on the higher perspective by zooming out, just like this one. It will show you the consolidation, right? Do not zoom in like this and think that this is a consolidation. No, this whole thing is a consolidation. This is the source. This is the source. When you move out, you will see that this is the source. This is the point where this thing originated, right? This is what you want to see. Right here, this is the source, the whole thing, not this one only, not this one only, right? As you can see, it moves like hell. It's moving up. Let's see German 40 and we'll conclude this thing, right? So, and it will be over. The same thing on German 40. And as you can see, look at this. Do you want more than this? Anything more than this? No. This is beautiful. This is just God's work. As they said. Boom. Beautiful. As they said. It's amazing. It's amazing right there. Just zoom out and see on your phone or everywhere. If you have a computer or if you have a phone, it is everywhere. If you have a tablet, just use this thing, right? Don't don't kill your time on the other strategies, right? They might work for you, but I think this is better. I think this is better. It is better to catch the source than to follow the trend, right? Catching the source, right? Catching the source, right? This is catching the source right there. Catching the source, right? Right there, catching the source. Catching the source. Boom. This is the source. So that's it. Thank you for watching. I will see you in the next one, right? So this is all. So we don't have any trade today. I mean a lot of trades today. So we will be looking to, as you can see, we are in profit 130 right there. It's moving up. It is just the start. Okay, it will move up and it will never stop. But our buy was right here, but this could have given us easily around 600 or 700. Easily, right? So this could have been great trade. But we'll leave it as that, and I will see you in the next one, right? So thank you for watching.